In an interesting time being together in the Role Model Leadership Academy that has been launched in Uganda. There were many activities that took place. There was the training of the coach facilitators. There were, group discussions, group presentations, personal reflection, all those kinds of moments to sit together one-on-one and talk together. Plenary sessions where people raised questions and answers were given, and a lot of discussion took place, and people did, a lot of masterminding and thinking together and bouncing ideas off each other's minds or heads, something like that. It was an interesting time. This has come at a very opportune moment when not only Uganda, but also the whole continent of Africa is crying for good leadership.
What I've learned from this training, I've learned how to cast up the vision, how to communicate it. That's why I would like to communicate also my vision, because we have learned that a vision has to be casted out. Who reads it runs with it. That is Habakkuk 2:2. I've also learned, because before I came, I had many whys in my life. Why me in such a place? Why at this time when South Sudan is in time of war? And many whys have been in my life. But I've been answered this way, that it was the divine appointment, as it was in the case of Esther.
One of the things I have learned is how to communicate a vision. I have learned how to motivate the people below me or the people that I lead. I have learned how to sustain a vision. And I believe that these things are going to help me, because number one, I am a businessman, but I'm also a small group leader. I am a youth leader in my church, and I have lots of people that I lead, and I believe that I'm going to be able to lead them better than I've been leading them before.
Well, I have learned a lot during the course of time. The first thing I have learned that is really, really personal for me is that God has called me into leadership, and what He desires of me is excellence. So I am supposed to be intentional about what I am doing, and my leadership has to go to another level, because people learn from what we do, and people are looking for mentors, people are looking for someone they can follow. And so for me to be that person they would gladly follow, I need to work hard at who I am. I need to develop myself. I need to develop the way I think, the way I reason, the way I speak with people, the way I engage with people. And so to me, this has been fundamental.
During this conference, I've learned that a role model, it is not only the person you envy to become like, but it's also the person you are running away, the anti-role model. So most of the time we are influenced, or some of the time we are influenced by the people who do the opposite of what we want to be. So I've learned also that there is an issue between position and leadership. Many of people think that leadership is a position. I can be a child, yet as influencing people around me. So leadership is not a matter of position. Leadership is not a matter of position. Leadership is a matter of behaviors. It's a matter of attitude. We need to live the leadership. No matter the position we have, we are leaders. We are called to be leaders.
And I want to say thank you to Role Model Leadership Academy for this training opportunity. Thank you to PDN. Thank you to African Pastors Fellowship and all the other partners.